Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. We have the Final Rose Tarot. We have the, what is this one? The Hermit Tarot. We have Yin Yang Oracle, the Hidden Truth Oracle, and the Hidden Truth Oracle. And then the Work Your Light Oracle. We have charms and numbers and letters. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I want person A and a person B. And what I really want to know and what I'm really focused on is what is blocking this connection? It's like that age-old question. Why is this not coming together? So we're going to jump in and get started and find out what it is that's holding this connection from getting off the ground. I think I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to do 3 separate readings. So not too big, but we're going to do person A and person B. Okay. All right, Spirit, for the first reading, I feel like that's important. Person A, Queen of Mirrors. The B. Person B. Keeping it chill. First kiss. Oh, we have something over here. Reassuring rose. Oh, all right. 3 for each. I think that's what we're doing. Let's see. So it looks like person A, I feel like person A could be a feminine energy or someone who's standing in their feminine energy. I feel like powerful, knows what they want, knows their value and worth. Person B, first thing that came out was keeping it chill. So let's see, the hopeless romantic and reassuring rose. I feel like this person is trying to, I feel like person B is trying to put forth an air of cool, calm, and collected. And I do kind of feel like that is just what they're projecting out. I don't really feel like that's actually how they feel. We have the hopeless romantic and then reassuring rose. So I feel like in here, there's some type of a misunderstanding. It feels, to me personally, it feels like there's a misunderstanding. Something's getting lost in between here. Let's find out what it is. What's keeping this connection apart? What's blocking this connection? So let's see, person A, I'm recovering. This could be recovering from a bad habit, recovering from a past relationship. I hear own thoughts, fears, so something like that. Let's see, for person B, I'm misseeing you. Yeah, I did kind of feel like this person was just kind of pretending. I kind of feel like pretending to keep it chill. I don't think that they are in this situation, or it's very apparent that they're not. They're not acting the way that they feel. There's some sort of disconnect there. I don't know what comes next. I feel like this is a situation where the two of you have actually tried to get it off the ground. I don't know if the communication was all that good. I wonder how you, yeah. I just feel like the communication was not on point. There could have been some shyness and some nerves in here between the two of you. But what I'm really kind of feeling is the communication was lacking. And because there was nothing to sort of bridge this gap between the two of you, it kind of fell flat. Now we have, I'm not financially stable and I miss hearing your voice. So I miss seeing you. I miss hearing your voice. One of you, I feel like person A pulled back. And person B was left wondering what was going on. like I said, I just think there's not something really bridging that gap there like it should be. Now we have 2 cards that didn't want to come off the table, which makes me feel like I feel you even though we are apart, and I left when I saw you with someone. I do feel like this situation has had some misunderstandings because of lack of communication. I kind of feel like that's what's really blocking the connection. I want to be more than friends, and I don't react when people mention, yeah, like I said, that cool, calm, and collected, but it's, I think person B has tried to ignore their feelings for person A. I hear miscommunication. So let me see. Let's pull something from here. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for what is blocking this connection? Oh, I'm addicted to you. Okay. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. I really keep hearing miscommunication, miscommunication. I feel like you matter, and I worry about us a lot. We've got love me, and I'm absolutely in love with you. There's love here. There's definitely love here. There's genuine care. There's someone trying to hide that because they feel like, I think person B feels like person A is, for some reason, not interested. Maybe because person A pulled back. I think it's because person A, I feel like, pulled back because they didn't think person B was all that interested. I really do feel like this is just miscommunication, or not enough communication in this situation here. Let's see. A little bit more. What do we have for person A in this situation? Person A. Self-worth. You know, person A may have pulled back to work on their self-worth when they felt maybe that this connection wasn't moving forward. I do feel like person A genuinely cares about person B, but maybe felt like person B wasn't all that interested. And I feel like when you really care about someone and they don't seem to care as much back, I feel like we do kind of look at ourselves and put ourselves under the microscope and say, you know, well, what's wrong with me? You know, is there something that I need to change about myself? Is there something in me that's not good enough? So that may have brought up that self-worth topic for person A that needed to kind of be healed, which is never a bad thing. Seeds and spring and awakening. I feel like, oh, awakening, I want to say in reverse. I feel like in the past, person B wasn't ready to grow. I feel like maybe if there's time that's passed between these two, that maybe person B has started to awaken to things that they need to heal. With this spring, I hear planting new seeds. So I think I hear turning over a new leaf for person B. So this could be something that, you know, just 2 different wavelengths in the situation. I feel like person A may have gone through an awakening sooner than person B. It might be evening out. Let's see. We've got some jumpers. Okay. We've got repression and in reverse. So I feel like, you know, we've stopped holding things back. And I feel like it could have had something to do with self-worth and holding back. That may have been a block in this connection. Let's see, we have temptation, and now it's in the reverse, which means, you know, it once had to first be in the upright. So there may have been something tempting person B outside of this situation. And it could have been anything. It doesn't have to be another person. It just could have been other experiences, friends, family. It could have been another person. Like I said, it doesn't have to be. and distance. Now we have distance in reverse. So I feel like, at first it had to have been in the upright. So we have retreat or timeout and distance. So I do feel like, I don't want to say runner chaser, but I do want to say that both of you, it seems, had taken time out to heal different parts of self and automatically assumed that one's pulling back had something to do with not caring about the other, if that makes sense. I feel like both of you seem to have been worried in this case that there wasn't enough love there, or that there wasn't attraction and love and pull. But I feel like the reason for pulling back between the two of you were very personal healing reasons. So I do feel like definite miscommunication or not enough communication to really know the truth. And then those pulling up those things within self that needed to be healed in this situation. I'm going to pull just a little bit more. Okay. I'm too afraid to talk to you. No. I want a little more on that no. You are right. I feel like this person is, and then we have yes. So there's like an argument back and forth going on here. Yes and no. And you are right. I'm too afraid to talk to you. I feel like there's just, do you even see me that way? Yeah, there's that question that, do you like me? Do you even, I feel like it's like, do you even like me as a person? Because I feel like person A and person B are actually feeling pretty much the exact same way. I feel like it's almost a self-worth thing for both. Not thinking the other sees them clearly. I am coming, trust. I miss you. Do you? Yeah. I think there's a little pride and ego also standing in the way of this connection between person A and person B. I'm going to pull one of these for each of you. I want to know what Spirit's view is on seeing you in this situation. How does Spirit see person A in this situation? Get grounded. Yeah, I think we may be standing in fears. And when it comes to this person B may really rock person A's self-worth. Or I keep hearing, I really want you to like me. And I feel like your person B's feelings about person A, they take it to heart. So if they think person B is not seeing them or seeing bad in them or in some way, that they're not worthy, or that they're not good enough. And I feel like there are not many other people in person A's life that can really rock this but person B. Okay, so let's see about person B. What is blocking this connection? Share your voice. Yeah, I feel like not speaking up, not speaking truths. I feel like that could be between both parties, not saying, look, I really want the opportunity to talk to you, to straighten things out, to see where you are. I feel like both are a little afraid to reach out to each other. And aside from fear, I think there is a bit of ego, like, well, I'm not going to reach out first, or I can't reach out first because you pulled away, but you pulled away too. And I just feel like there's that it's almost like a childish, petty energy that's kind of coming from both sides here. So that's what I have for this one. Let's see. I'm going to pull, let's see. We're going to put this aside. Let's pull some numbers and letters and see for person A and B. Let's see. What do we have for them? Let's see. You might see initials, yours, theirs, other people involved in the situation. So that's what we have. I'm going to sweep that aside. And now we're going to pull just a little bit of charms for person A and B. Charms for person A and B. All right. What does that say? Friends forever? Maybe this is a friendship that didn't get off the ground in a romantic way. Or these are people who were connected by a friend group in some way, or a friend group stood in the way. I feel like what they did see, I feel like, is your authenticity and your uniqueness. And I feel like that was never actually spoken on in this connection. Yeah, communication is a big thing here. There was not an open dialogue of communication between the two of you. And I think without that, everything kind of just collapsed because nobody really knew what to think. And so they filled in the gaps with their fears, basically. I think the masculine energy in this situation did want to nurture the feminine energy here. I feel like this, I don't feel like this is in total disrepair. I do feel like it can be healed and you can transform this situation still. I think there's still time for that. And we have this devil energy, but it's kind of walking away. It's on the flip and it looks like it's moving out. So there could have been some type of toxicities in the mix. There could have been people who were getting in or involving themselves, is what I hear, in the situation. We have love here. So there is love here. I see this as a romance angel or a cherub. So I do feel like there is still love here. I don't feel like that's faded. It's just whether or not the two of you can communicate clearly to balance out this situation. I feel like growth can still be had here. Yeah, I hear not a lot of people's opinions matter, but this person between A and B, I feel like your opinions matter to each other. Yeah. I think both of you were wondering if this was just a toxic love situation, and I feel like that was another fear that kind of kept blocking this connection as well. What do we have here? Oh, it's a little teddy bear with looks to be a balloon and a flower. I feel like that's what is needed to kind of bring the situation to a place where it can actually grow. I think there needs to be some patience, some love, some kind words spoken, some clarity given. Yeah. I hear the two of you are too stubborn to let this go. And I don't think that it's in a bad way. Actually, I kind of feel like the two of you are so stubborn in seeing each other as their other half that you're not willing to give up, which I think is actually going to bring this, I hear to a close, but then I hear I open at the close. So it's getting it to a place where it can either have a new beginning or you can close out the cycle. I don't feel like either of you want to close out this cycle. I do feel like both of you still want to press forward. It's just a matter of reaching out to each other. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So now we are going to clear the slate and I'm going to pick up these cards again and we're going to start with one more group. So what is blocking this connection? So a brand new group. Let's see. We've got the Bachelorette. Oh, wow. Okay. So the feminine and the masculine, very clearly it feels. This is energy. You know, place yourself where you feel comfortable, always. So person A. I feel like person A is very single, very attractive, probably attracts a lot of suitors. I feel like person B is probably much the same. And that could ultimately cause a blockage in the situation. I do feel like there's quite a bit more ego involved in this situation already. So let's keep going. Next destination. I feel like person A is like, if you're not with it, it's okay. Somebody else will be. I do feel like they're saying that to kind of get a rise out of person B. And I do feel like it actually works. We have hometowns and a D card. Okay. I feel like this is a situation between two people in the same town or in the same, I feel like sharing the same friend groups. So maybe kind of connected friend groups. And I feel like person A is the person to get, and person B is also the person to kind of get. Like, everybody wants to win you both over, but the two of you, it seems, are only looking at each other. I feel like there's just a whole lot of ego kind of standing in the way. The front runner, yeah, it's like person A recognizes person B as being the front runner, but I feel like they're trying to get a rise out of person B so that they kind of step forward. I feel like these are love games, and I feel like they're person A and person B are both very keen on playing this game. I feel like it's part of the fun. The mansion. Yeah, I feel like it's being flashy and showing off. You know, we've got the meathead energy there. And then we've got beauty queen energy over here. So gorgeous, and leaves a trail of broken hearts behind you. I feel like both are kind of that way in this situation. Very fun. Okay, let's look. This has a really fun energy to it. I feel like the reason it's not sort of coming together is because both of you are actually playing the game, right? And just looking to see how it pans out. I feel like neither one of you want to kind of give in on this game. Okay, so person A, I don't know how to feel and you let me down. I feel like there could be a deeper feeling underneath of it all with this game. It does kind of seem like it's stirring up feelings. I watch your social media and I want you back. Okay, so you may have dated in the past or may have been closer in the past. I don't know if I want to say you've both utilized others to make each other jealous in this situation, but I do feel like that has happened on one or both sides, right? Let's check this one. Oh, this one didn't want to come up. I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, I feel like these games on the surface are fun and are part of the excitement. I also do feel like in this particular situation between A and B here, there are deeper emotions that are being masked because it's easier to play this game and not show heartstrings are involved in this situation. But it doesn't mean that they're not there on both sides. So many things remind me of you. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, I feel like both of you really enjoy each other's energy. I feel like really, all games aside, so say we pull all this out of the way and I put you two kind of closer together here, I do feel like you're a great match. Energetically, I feel like you both carry the same type of energy. And I feel like if you were both on each other's teams, it would really go further. I feel like what's really blocking this connection from moving forward are the games. I feel like which both of you kind of enjoy to a certain extent. Like it's fun because it's still interaction with your person, right? Let's see, what do we have here? Let's check this. What do we have for pile number 2, A and B? I want you to choose. Yeah. It's like both of you kind of want each other to take the first move. Okay, adult stuff with you. We're going to pull one more. I left because you told me to. Yeah. I do feel like I'm very jealous. I'm a very jealous person. Okay, so there are both some underlying feelings. And I feel like you're both approaching this because it's what feels safe. But I do feel like the lack of authenticity in this situation is actually, and not just authenticity, but transparency in the way you guys feel about each other is also causing the block. And it kind of feels like neither of you are kind of ready to put it out on the table. Am I saying that it can't happen in the future? No. Am I saying it doesn't look like it's happening right now? Yeah. Unless one of you decides to confide in the other. Let's see. What else do we have for person A here? What do we have for person A? Chemistry, passion, growth, summer. Okay, something could have happened between you two in the summer, so that's confirmation for someone there. Or it's like we tried to get this off the ground all summer and it just didn't come together. So let's see. Unity in reverse. I feel like it could, and then we have separation. Yeah. So it could have been that the two of you were trying to see each other, and I hear seeing other people. So that could have been something that was also a block in the connection. It's not actually kind of speaking out what you both had in mind about maybe wanting to be committed to each other. And I feel like person A not knowing that or person B not knowing that, what I hear was kind of a deal breaker for one of you. Or it could have been both of you in this situation. I do feel like a lack of communication and transparency in this situation is what is blocking this connection. Let's see how Spirit kind of sees you both in this connection. Okay, person A. How does Spirit see person A? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your own heart. Yeah, person A needs to be able to speak their heart. The games were safe, right? The playing back and forth, it felt safe because we weren't actually putting the truth of our emotions out on the table. But I feel like as much as that, it's like a make or break moment. And I don't know if person A was feeling confident enough to lay it all out there for person B. I feel like, you both kind of looked at each other as if you were both just playing the game, right? So let's check person B here. Person B in this situation. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I do feel like person B is just continually trying to recreate themselves and make themselves better and bolder and brighter. I don't know if it's like, I do hear there's like an air of competition here. I don't think it's unhealthy competition, but in a strange way, it is competition. Like I can pull more people than you, or I feel like person B is more focused on winning, and person A was trying to play the game to see if they could get lucky enough to get close enough to be able to share their feelings. So that's kind of what I'm getting now. So it's like person A was just trying to give that game a go to see if they could see if there was something more to person B than just these games. But it kind of feels like person B is still just showing that they're playing the game. So I kind of feel like that's what's kind of blocking this connection here. Okay, let's clear that and see what we get for the letters and the charms. Okay, so letters first. What do we have here? Let's see. Initials, yours, theirs. We had a G rolling away. That could mean something for someone. I'm trying to leave the party here early. I feel like a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. I do see 62 or 26. Actually, I feel like 26 is important. 34 or 43 could be important. 3 months, 3 days, 3 weeks. Okay. I'll leave that like that. Sorry, I was just catching a channel there. Okay. Let's see. All right. So person A and B charms. Let's see. What does Spirit think for this situation? Can something be done here to help these two? Let's see. What does Spirit see? I hear growth. Growth. There may be a time of growth necessary before person A and B come together, but I do feel like we have Cupid here. I feel like Cupid's in the mix. Eventually, I do feel like one of you could travel towards the other, trying to offer up some type of communication, or maybe an explanation almost about where the heart space is. I feel like there is a reason I'm hearing why person B in this situation doesn't put their heart on the line, I feel like, anymore. So that could be something that would provide clarity for someone out there. Something may happen towards Christmas. Again, I always see these as cookie cutters, and I feel like it has a very holiday-esque energy. So even if you don't celebrate Christmas, it has like a holiday, winter holiday energy to it. So something could happen around that time. You may have cut each other off at different times. I feel like that was something that kind of bruised the other. I feel like almost it was meant to. It's like testing your commitment or your staying power. I feel like that was also part of the games. So that's for someone that they were, I feel like it could have been either way. Yeah. I feel like I hear drama to cover up a soft heart. So I kind of feel like it was over towards person A's side. Maybe trying to cause a commotion to get the other's attention in some way. I feel like what you both really wanted was to be that one for the other. And I feel like in all actuality, I feel like the two of you would be an excellent match. I feel like energy-wise, and if you could both drop the mask and come together, I think it would be a really beautiful connection. A very loving connection as well. I do feel like you're both being protected in this situation, and it may have needed to separate for a while for growth to kind of take place. So I feel like if it's meant to come back around, I feel like, and this person to sort of travel towards you in love, I think it will definitely happen for a lot of you. I don't feel like this situation is over if there's been a break in between here. I feel like each of you, another snowflake. So we have two readings where uniqueness is just out here. It's very, your specific light and energy and vibration, the way you look, the way your voice sounds, all of these very unique things about you are felt by this person. And I feel like by both of you. And we have this hand again. Yeah, like I said, I do feel like something will be incoming. It could even be given by spirit when the time is right. There is abundance to be had here. If the two of you are wondering about monetary gain in the future, I do feel like both of you might be able to work together and create. I hear social media. So the two of you may be very good looking, both of you, and you may do something on social media for your look specifically. If not looks, you may just be an influencer of some sort. Yeah, I feel like there's quite a following. Or if you were to put yourself out there, you would gain quite a following. Okay. Yeah, I'm being shown this toxic type of love dynamic. I feel like Spirit's almost saying, I think it's time to heal that. So that way you can step forward in a more authentic and real way and have more authentic connections. Okay? So the blocks in this situation can be healed, and I think something could still happen between the two of you. Do I think you could have a future together? Yes, I think if both of you decide to do the work and come towards each other very honestly and openly. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Do we want to try one more? Okay, I do. Another one, person A and person B. We're just going to go for it. I feel like there's a third pile. All right, person A. What do we have for person A? I'm going to take these, but we have opening up. All right, person B. What do we have for person B? What's blocking person A and B in this connection? Destiny. I feel like this is divine timing is what I hear automatically. You may be feeling like there are blocks in this connection. And I feel like yes and no. I kind of feel like for this group, this particular group, I feel like you're waiting on divine timing and probably like a contract, a soul contract to come in. So you may both be working on yourselves, but I do kind of feel like that's the block. Drama. There may have been a lot of drama in this connection. One of you, I feel like person A may have stepped away to allow things to kind of cool down and clear. And I do feel like for some reason, I feel like person B got a little upset with that, thinking that person A pulled back because they're not interested. So it's kind of like the same energy, but I feel like this is more soul contract, like twin flame, high level soulmate energy. Possessive. I feel like there were things both of you need to work on singularly before this particular connection can come into fruition. So what's blocking this connection? I feel like spirit is, but for great purpose. I hear for grander purpose. I feel like that goes there. I feel like this goes here. I feel like person A may have seen red flags in this situation and decided to pull back, only because person B may have been showing some lower energies that person A may have already healed. And now person B is going through that level of healing. A leap of faith. I feel like once person B gets through that level of healing, then they will step forward when they feel like the time is right. Here to make friends. Yeah, I feel like person A is probably a little further along on the journey, whether it's divine feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. I feel like one of you is definitely, I feel like person A has gone through what person B is now going through, or on the tail end, I heard tail end of going through. I don't know if it will be much longer until there's a leap of faith, for the wrong reasons. I don't know if person B would try to take a leap of faith towards person A before it feels right, because they don't want someone else to take their place. So it's like trying to rush the healing in order to get to person A before person A moves in another direction with someone else. So I kind of feel like person B is really rushing their healing process so they can get to person A quicker. Let's see. Let's pull one more. I feel like one more. Reflection. Yeah, I feel like person A is probably very clearly seeing all the things that they've done in the connection that weren't along the course of time, that were not the best, and the things that maybe person B has done that were not really the best. I feel like person A is at a point where they're seeing things very clearly. They're not looking at themselves and putting themselves on a pedestal in a wrong way. I feel like they know their worth, but I don't feel like they think they're free of any wrongdoing in this connection. I feel like they very clearly see what they've done wrong, and I feel like person B is still at a point where they would point a finger at person A and say, well, you did this, while not kind of pointing the finger back at themselves. I kind of feel like that's where we are. We're almost there. We're just not quite there. The caregiver. I feel like they recognize person A in this connection as being loving, kind, nurturing. And I feel like they're angry almost at person A for taking that away. I don't know that person B was really giving into the connection, but I do feel like deep down they believe that they needed this to help heal themselves instead of being able to do the work themselves and fill themselves up. So they may have some misplaced anger at person A right now. I do hear insecurity and other people were involved. Okay, so that's what we have for that. Let's check here. What else can Spirit tell us about this connection? We don't share the same values. Yeah, I feel like person A is very clearly seeing how far they've come and maybe noticing that person B still has a little ways to go and has probably pulled back and may not even be jumping into something with someone else, but just kind of holding back their energy to allow space for person B to do the healing that's necessary. I just feel like person B is a little offended at that. I do feel like that will pass though with a little bit of healing work. I see life differently now. I feel like this is where we're headed. Some of them could have gotten to this point with, I see a clear line here. So like with the separation, they may be seeing things differently. Everybody's on a different timeline, but I feel like there is a wave of masculines and feminines that are almost ready to come into union, like from now till Christmas, and others from now till spring. I feel like there are two waves. That's what I've kind of been getting for a little while. So I won't let you down. And your intellect arouses me. Okay. This is definitely a divine connection. I definitely feel this energy very clearly. Let's see if we can pull some more. I feel like if you really do want to know, it is a bit of healing. And it's feminine, or I feel, oh, okay, I didn't mean to say that, but feminine energy over here, I do feel like, for the majority of you, is keeping your energy cleared, standing in your power, knowing your self-worth, not allowing person B to come in and offer you less than what you know is right in this connection, right? Okay, let's see. I left before you could leave me. I kind of feel like that could go either way. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the middle. Yeah, we needed to let each other go. I feel like both of you have done that at a certain point, stepped back from each other. And I feel like it did cause some hurt feelings. Finding out the truth crushed me. And that could be a lot of different things for a lot of you. I know I messed everything up. I feel like I'm definitely going to leave all these in the center. I do feel like quite a bit of that is shared in this particular situation. Let's see. What do we have? Wow. Okay. We have a lot coming out here. You make me want to do bad things. I do kind of feel like whichever one, I feel like person B is still has a little bit of lower energy to work through. I'm not saying that person A didn't already work through lower energies and feel this way, but I do feel like person B is trying to come out of this type of energy. You are so very special to me. You are my everything. I think we should slow down. Yeah. And then maybe, I feel like there's a lot of unsure energy here. And I think both of you realize that there is something more here in this connection. All right, let's see, Spirit. What do you have? What do you have for persons A and B? I feel like all of it's going in the center, so a little different on the third. Contracts, careers, and commit. Yeah, I feel like this is a divine soul contract. So that's definitely what the blockage is. Clarity. This was in reverse, so I feel like both of you are kind of sitting in a place now where it's not clear. I feel like when it does become very clear, that's going to be go time. Actually, when clarity kind of really comes in for both parties, I feel like that's when it's going to be go time. Let's see. I feel like this is something that is a very big possibility for the future. Family, home, and commitment. One more. Yeah, rebirth. Could be towards the winter time. That's exactly what I've been getting. So I hear first wave. So I feel like a lot of you that are watching this one could be in the first wave of higher level soulmates or twins coming into union. Okay? Very cool. Not a bad reading. Not a bad reading, but it does just provide that much more clarity. And I feel like not even clarity so much as confirmation of what you already knew, pile 3. Okay? Oh, let's do some letters. Let's see if we've got, let's see. Oh, we have an E flying away and an, what is this? And a 2. That could mean something for someone. Okay. There we go. We'll let you see that before I sweep it. Okay. You can always pause your screen. Oh, an M didn't want to leave, so that could mean something for someone. All right, let's see. Charms in this situation. Spirit, what do we have for this? Really mixed it up. Let's see what we got. Oh. We just talked about that. The clear-sightedness. Like I said, clear-sightedness will be go time, I feel like. Something to do with soul tribe and soul family. I hear glow up energy. I feel like this is mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. I feel like this is in all the areas, and I feel like that is the key, really. We have 2 keys here. I hear soul song. I feel like you are both these keys that open up the lock to the future almost, or to your future together. I feel like both of you need to be in the right place to move it forward. Peace, I feel like, will be ushered back into this situation. What are you? I can't really tell. Interesting. Kind of looks like, okay, it kind of looks like an Aries symbol. So an Aries could be, and then I hear stubbornness. Again, this stubborn energy that's kind of coming in here. I feel like this stubborn energy that's coming in here is actually a helpful energy. I feel like neither of you are willing to give this up. And I feel like it's in a good way. And neither of you are ready to give up on yourselves. So keep pressing forward. Keep living your life beautifully. And when the time is right, this will come into play. I do feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be very soon. We do have an uncle. And I'm getting something about a crossed over loved one. So this could be an uncle who's crossed over, who's kind of ushering in good things or helping with this particular situation in your life. Yeah, family in general. I feel like for both of you, you could be connecting with your loved ones in spirit, and they may be helping you move forward. So I don't feel necessarily it's an uncle for everyone, but I do feel like for someone specific, you'll know that if that's for you. I feel like this is someone you've confided in. Could be person A or B. All right. We have a new beginning. And again, I hear balance with this little rocking horse. And I do feel like everything will come back into balance and peace will be restored. Both of you, I feel like in this situation have been very resilient, and I hear continue to remain to be very resilient in this situation. I feel like if either of you felt like the other has forgotten about you, I'm hearing never. Never. I hear love always. So let that be a confirmation to you. You're very loved. Okay? And never forgotten. Even if it seems like everything's gone quiet, I feel like that's the quiet after the exciting storm that might be coming in very soon for you. Okay, pile 3, that is what I have for you. That is what I have for all of you. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. And please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help us grow. Okay? Until next time. Bye.